Ça va? Hello, just a little quick kind of update with what's going on with everything in terms of postgraduate research, LCC cultural change, and effects on the wider community. Having a meeting with the supervisor team on Monday and giving a very kind of like detailed 20-minute painting the landscape of my particular situation. It's been advised that I kind of keep a little journal with regards to how things are going, and I think it's sound advice. I've been kind of doing these little vlogs and video diaries with that in mind for a while, so it's really good to get wow, this is a new place. Really good to get the kind of confirmation that that's going to be beneficial towards the research and essentially the project. So that's something I'm going to be attempting to do. So whenever I'm off somewhere, I'm going to aim to be doing something that's going to be fairly chatty. Sorry, I'm multi-terrain. We'll see. My situation is very much unique. So I've got access to, the ins and outs of how the working structure within leisure services should be working, and then also I think it's more valuable the barriers and the realities that do not allow for any type of innovation or interaction to kind of go on. So that is, I think, quite kind of invaluable to know the issues before they become issues. So that in itself is like really useful. But for myself, it's completely exhaustive to have to have contingencies before they're needed. So I'm constantly thinking of ways around things before they've actually become obstructions and barriers due to that background and knowledge, and that is really hard to communicate with people who don't understand the working structure of it. So those that are involved totally recognise these realities and the the research proposal and the project and the actual study has got a real opportunity to kind of make these things clearer and document a way to move forward as an action researcher, and how that ties into the wider picture of local authority infrastructure and the associated kind of agencies. So all of that is really, it's got huge value, and it's a lot bigger than just myself, and I've kind of got to this stage on my own through trying to kind of communicate all these ideas, and now it's becoming a little bit more of a reality, which is really frustrating when you take into account that this might not be picked up, and because it's so much of a wild card, and it's so known to myself. So it's interesting crossroad that we're at, if you forgive the aptness to my location. So I'll keep you posted. I'm hoping that these things do kind of start to become a lot clearer, because from my own point of view, I won't say breaking point, but things aren't making sense to me, and the world is getting very much kind of an abrasive place, trying to communicate ideas, ideologies, and methods more like every time. This has been for a long time now, so how long do you keep going? That's a good question that I need to ask. For my development, academic development, and also my health and well-being, which is almost ironic that is the themes for which my postgraduate is investigating. So everything as ever represents everything else, but that, as I said, feels like it's sort of coming into play. A few weeks ago I was thinking the stars were in alignment, it was all going to come together, but obviously the opposite of that is it's a personal, academic and a career cataclysm. It all comes crashing down, so keep you posted.